The impact of losing Hannah and Aaliyah, Laianah and Trey has been never ending. They were in every part of my life. There was one day when I left the gym, I gave Hannah a hug and she just embraced me with this. She was a little 4-year-old girl, but she gave a hug like no one else I've ever experienced. And I came back the next day to the gym and I was like, geez, Hannah gave me such a beautiful hug yesterday to Hannah. And she goes, yeah, I know, I said that to her. And she said, yeah, I know, I just feel like he needs bigger hugs because he's always by himself. And so a little 4-year-old girl, right? And that was the kind of heart that all of them had. I definitely had a stronger bond with Hannah. Hannah and I just were on the same page and on the same level for a lot of different things. We had this thing, you'll see on my whiteboard over there, it says, leave it at the door. That was something that we took into the gym with us every time, or we didn't take into the gym, right? As soon as we got to the gym, we put all our stuff down at the door, our emotional baggage, all that sort of stuff. We went in and we did the job. She did that incredibly well, given everything that she was dealing with. At the time, there were certain things that I felt uncomfortable with, like the way he spoke to her when we were training, like when the kids would fight over an iPad or something like that. When we were all training, all 3 of us were training, he would yell at her and say, the kids are your responsibility, you know, you're the woman, you're the mother, go and look after the kids, rather than standing right next to the kids and yelling at Hannah to say, you know, this is your job. At the time I was like that, I mean, they're right there, you can deal with that situation, you know, it just seemed uncomfortable. Yeah, I've learned so much about coercive control since Hannah died and the kids. I think it's hard to pinpoint the main things that I've learned about it, but those big key factors of what DV looks like as a relationship are really important. The power imbalance, the fact that one person is trying to use power and control over the other person and they're doing that through that pattern of controlling behaviours. The fact that coercive control includes a variety of different behaviours that may not include violence, may not include physical abuse. And then that fear and anxiety, and the reason why someone might feel like they need to stay in that relationship, right? Like the safety of their children, the safety of themselves may depend on being inside that relationship. So starting conversations early, recognizing, getting education around what coercive control is really important, because the laws won't save everyone. They might save a few, but ultimately it's going to take a cultural change to save people's lives. Australia needs to change the way we view violence. We need to change the way we view women. We need to improve on the way that we treat each other. So if we're going to do that, it's going to start with conversations with our friends, with our family.